Hey everyone, Angelo here with Kinetic Analysis Corporation, and I wanted to give you an update on the active events that we have out there at the moment. And there is a lot going on right now. As you can see on our landing page, we have 6 active tropical cyclones that we are monitoring. And so I really want to focus on the ones that are imminent threats to land. And by imminent, I mean within the next day or so. So I want to first start with Cyclone Tej in the Arabian Sea. So Tej is a Category 1 equivalent storm, and it is expected to make a landfall in the country of Yemen very, very soon as a Category 1 storm. And so if I click on some of these wind polygons, you can see the types of wind speeds that we expect to occur based on our high resolution atmospheric model. And so we are expecting, winds upward of 75 to 80 miles per hour in spots. Another aspect of the storm will be the storm surge. So we are expecting 1 to 3 feet of surge. That will be greatest on the right side of the storm as the storm, rotates counterclockwise. And so you get more of that onshore flow, as well as the shape of the coastline here that will tend to funnel in a bit more, surge in this area. And we're also expecting some pretty heavy rainfall amounts with Tej over its lifetime. You can see a wide area of 6 to 9 inches of rain, and then even 9 to 12 in some spots. And so that is likely to cause flash flooding, especially in some of these drier, more arid areas that aren't used to seeing very much rain. That will definitely cause the soil to not be able to take up that much water, which could lead to some pretty severe flooding. And so I also want to take a look at the losses very quickly. You can see that most of the losses are expected to occur in Yemen with $44 million in purchasing power parity. And if I click on the admin 2, which basically gives you a more detailed view of the losses, then you can click on some of the municipalities and as well as see, what the population in tropical storm force winds is expected to be, as well as the hurricane force winds and the surge zones. And so that's the latest on Tej. But I also wanted to take a look at Lola because Lola is, a Category 3, or actually Category 4 equivalent storm now in the Pacific Ocean, and it is expected to move into some of these island nations out here in the Pacific, specifically Vanuatu, New Caledonia, and the Solomon Islands. And so we are expecting some pretty significant impacts, not just from the wind, but obviously the wind is going to be a big deal. You can see that if I zoom in on this island here, we're expecting winds upwards of 100 miles an hour to impact parts of these islands. And so that is going to be very significant, especially because some of these islands have very limited facilities. And so if I actually click on facility impacts, we can see that here, the Red Cliff Airport and the Longana Airport, so those are both in Vanuatu, are expecting a downtime of over 8 days. And so what that basically means is from the start time of impact, so basically when tropical storm force winds start to occur, all the way until there's been a full restoration of the facility, so power has been restored, personnel is back and working again, that could be over a week's time. And so that is going to cause, some pretty significant disruptions. So also looking at the losses, we can see in Vanuatu specifically, that's where most of the losses are expected to occur at $31 million in purchasing power parity. And also a really big deal with Lola is we're expecting some very significant rainfall amounts to occur in these locations. So 12 to 24 inches of rain, which again is going to lead to some significant flooding. Aside from the storm surge that may occur once the storm actually makes it onshore. And so those are the two that I really wanted to focus on. Obviously, there's a lot more to talk about, but we will be bringing you more updates here throughout the week at Kinetic Analysis Corporation. So in the meantime, everyone, please stay safe out there. And yeah, everyone, please take care.